Live. So, I want to clear something up real quick. This is not me hating on Hero Factory. In fact, I really, for some odd reason, the light just flickered. Anyways, I really wish that it didn't end. I wish that it could have gone on, but all good things must come to an end, I suppose. But, anyways, I was thinking to myself, just how impractical Stormer's weapon is here. Now, you may be wondering, like, what are you talking about? It's very practical. You know, you've seen him in the show just absolutely annihilating everybody with that weapon. And I'm talking about it's actually very, very impractical. So, first thing that we got here is this little harpoon launcher. Imagine just how heavy this thing is. Okay, so imagine that. Oh God. Okay. Well. So imagine that you are in some kind of like mech suit, or let's, you know what? No, not a mech suit. Imagine that this is just a human. Okay, let's just play pretend for a second. Let's just imagine this is a human. That this is you. It doesn't have any robot parts or anything like that. And you actually have this weapon. So you have this little blade at your elbow, this harpoon at your wrist, and this little buzzsaw also at your wrist. Then a ice gun that you can shoot, and freeze for melee combat. Wow, I just realized that he has like 3 things for melee combat. Anyways, so first off, this is attached to your arm. Well, technically, it's not attached to his arm, but it is. He can take it off, but it's literally an attachment to his arm. So if you're to shoot, you got to worry about the recoil that's going to be forced upon your arm. That cannot feel good. And imagine using your arm as a sword. You're gonna feel that pain tomorrow, if you know what I mean. Now, I get it. You know, he's an organic robot. You know, it's fine, I suppose. Although, seriously, weaponized arms are just not a good idea. And now we move on to Evo 2. So with that, Evo 2.0. Essentially the G2 of Hero Factory. And whenever he was released, I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And as for this, again, it's more of a attachment. This is the one downside with the second. Hold on. Let me just put this here and stand over bright. Because Googly Moogly, you're essentially a soldier. You're essentially a robot soldier. Stand up straight. This is the one thing that I hate about these joints. Anyways. So, weaponized hand. Now, let's just say that it's armor. Oops. No. You know, I think an example would be better with Iron Man. I think Iron Man is a better example, but right now I don't have Iron Man with me. Anyways. So, from what I remember, he does not take this off, so this may be his hand. But, again, it's kind of going back to the whole recoil thing. And if you run out, how are you supposed to reload? You know what? A better example is Megatron. Okay, now I know that you guys aren't exactly Transformer fans, and I get that. But we're just going to use him real quick, okay? So, oh, he's and tank mode. Okay, I guess I should explain why I've made this video. That's because I was watching some Transformer stuff and I saw Galvatron with his arm cannon, and I was thinking to myself, huh, yeah, that's very impractical because, well, if you run out of ammo, how are you supposed to reload? And you gotta worry about the recoil, so imagine just how many pounds are just coming back at you just on your arm. And you gotta imagine just how heavy that must be. Like, it's very possible that you could not lift your arm over your head. So, arm cannons and hand cannons are just a bad idea. And I don't want to say it doesn't take a genius to figure that out, but I kind of do want to say it. So Megatron is almost done being transformed. I just need to waste around. There we go. Okay, so the perfect example here is that arm-mounted can. I just realized that I have Galvatron over there. He's already transformed. Gosh darn it. Whatever. Anyways, handheld weapon. Just imagine the recoil. All right. Now imagine that on your arm. All right. Now imagine just how heavy a handheld gun like this is. Okay. Let's just pretend like that's a Walther PP-38. Like he transforms into the show. I think he transforms into a Walther PP-8. I can't really remember. I'm going to have to look that up. Anyways, imagine just how heavy that is. If you were to hold out your hand, let's take a heavy book for example. Okay, if you were to take a heavy, let's take the Bible. That's perfect. The Bible. Okay, big Bible. If you were to hold out your Bible for a long time in one hand, outstretched, like say for about 5 minutes, that sucker is getting heavier and heavier and heavier. It's kind of the same thing with the gun. Now imagine that same gun mounted onto your arm. It would be hard to just lift up your arm in general. Your weight displacement would not be even either. So really, mounted weapons onto... Basically, mounted weapons are a bad idea. Of course, you still can't see him. Of course, he keeps on getting off camera. Now he's too far away. Now you can't see what he's doing. Anyways, so in conclusion, built-in weapons, very impractical. Handheld weapons, practical. And since the title is Hero Factory and not Transformers, built-in weapons, impractical. I think this is a handheld weapon. Technically, this is a handheld weapon, but it kind of wraps around the arm, so again, it's kind of impractical. Well, at least you can't hit your funny bone. Just like, comment, and subscribe. Why won't it end? Oh, there we go. There we go.